Alrighty, hello everybody and welcome back to 4-Digit Mania World Cup 24. We have a doubleheader for you ready to go. We have Sweden versus Brazil streaming live right now, and in the background we have Germany versus Chile, which will probably be posted the MP link in chat probably pretty soon. But for now we're going to be focusing on Sweden versus Brazil, the 7th seed versus the 20th seed. I believe Sweden got knocked into the losers by Canada from, I believe, a very close match and ended up being Canada victorious in the end. And I believe Brazil was knocked out in the more earlier matches. I could not remember who the team was, though. But joining me in the booth is going to be Adam. How's it going, Adam?
Hello everybody. It is I, Era Adam, or also commonly known as by everyone, Adam Ackerville. But yeah, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. But yeah, hello Walmart, I'm doing good.
Yeah, this is a pretty wide seed gap. I mean, the 20th seed going up against the 7th seed. A lot on the line as well. This is a loser's bracket match, so the loser unfortunately goes home while the winner moves on to their conditional match, which I believe is undecided yet. Yeah, actually the winner of Germany versus Chile will verse the winner of Sweden versus Brazil. So they're kind of just going on at the same time in the background. But for now, I believe we're getting into roles. So skipping the warm-ups and jumping headfirst into this, or diving in headfirst
on business.
Yeah, and Sweden gonna take the roll.
Curry rolled a 6. Unfortunate right there.
That's a really good roll.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, Sweden will be winning the roll and will be having their protect first.
Yeah, and I would not be surprised seeing Sweden as a more rice-based team. They're probably gonna protect one of the rice picks, maybe mint tango or chili sauce. So some of the more tricky technical picks would definitely make the most sense.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, as you said, chili sauce maybe. Oh, SV1. Never mind. We're not gonna.
We're gonna see SV, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, and it's the theme song as well, Sing Sing with Indigo.
Oh man, likely some good frums.
And now we are jumping straight into Brazil's protect. Not sure what they are going to be protecting here, actually.
Yeah, I have actually not been keeping up with the Brazil's skill ethic, so it's going to be a complete surprise to me. I have not seen any of Brazil's matches just yet. I don't think I've even staffed one of them. But I would reckon they're probably going to go for one of the rice picks. I'm just going to be generic and say probably rice. Or maybe, who knows, we might see a double SV protect. Who knows what we're going to be seeing.
And it seems like after the protects and bans, we will be going into warm-up from what Albion said, which is our referee for this match.
That is a way to do it.
And it seems like they are protecting Hybrid Tree Restless Song.
Oh, so we're gonna go for one of the hybrids.
Yep, map by
Dr.
Mango.
Yeah, Dr. Mango is definitely no stranger to the mapping scene. Probably one of the more infamous long note charters that have been around the tournament scene for quite a bit. And it is now Brazil's band. Would not be surprised if we're going to see Mania
Not surprising, honestly, because judging from what we've seen from the previous matches, a lot of people doesn't really like SV. Let's just say
I love that song though. I love Mania.
It's a banger, but
it's such a good song.
It seems like the players just doesn't like SV. From what we've seen.
Yeah, this is gonna be. Well, we already know what it's gonna be. It's gonna be Hitomania, and I'm really sad about it. But hey, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Oh, is that
Oh,
ABC ban?
Hey, no, we are not gonna see SV2 Hitomania being banned. We're gonna see Hybrid 1 ABC being banned
And
instead.
then Sweden's gonna ban Hitomania. Sweden's gonna ban it. There's no way.
No, hold on to the hope. We may be seeing 2 SV this time for real.
Oh,
Hold on, you know.
Cross your fingers, everybody.
Maybe we will get to see Hitomania being played this time. Hopefully. Because even from last week, a lot of people, if I'm not wrong, that was only one time.
We're seeing USBs! Let's go!
It seems like LN4 is gonna be banned. Vidden made by Gil will be getting banned. We will be having both SV1 and SV2 on the board.
This is probably history, especially for this round, because I think either one of the SVs were banned. I don't think there have been a time where both maps were actually kept in the pool, but here we go. We're getting into warm-ups now.
Yep. At least it's not as bad as, you know, last week where, if I'm not wrong, SV2 got banned every single time except for 2 matches.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Wasn't that the round that had Daisy Cutter?
Wait, no, Daisy Cutter got protected. Sorry, I got it jumbled up. I think it was SV1 that got banned every single time except for 2 match, while Daisy Cutter got protected almost every single match.
I mean, I know why Daisy Cutter was protected almost every single match.
Come on.
We all know
why.
It's the Daisy Cutter virus.
It's the freaking video at the, you know, map. Thank you, Claren. But yeah, we'll be getting into warm-up sooner.
Yeah, I believe we're just waiting for everyone to ready up. Maybe Laser might be having a bit of an issue registering the map as well, unless it hasn't been selected yet, but gonna have to wait and see. And there we go. And it's going to be a Diamond Blaze map. I believe that is one of the players.
Yeah, that is one of the players from Sweden.
This is going to be I would reckon this is going to be Sweden's. This is going to be Sweden's warm up. Also, it's a song by Carlito. Not a very well. What would it be? Not a very unknown artist. If you're a Korjak player, you'd reckon you know them from Who's That Boy?
Yep. I mean, during the song, it literally said Carlito a few times. So come on.
Yeah.
And there we go. That's the Carlito.
Wait, did you know in the there's like a music video for Who's That Boy, and it's like a really cursed Vocaloid.
I have not seen that
music video. You haven't seen it?
No,
it's in the description of Evening's beat map.
All I know is about the background, and that's it. I have no idea what the video is about.
Yeah, isn't it like Rainbow and Marissa with like mustaches?
Yep.
Alright, anyway, back on track. This is... I would take a wild guess and say this is Sweden's warm-up.
Yep, nice difficulty name right there. How can I blingo on my guitar under these circumstances? Honestly, based.
That is pretty based, and here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, we're seeing the 1 key mod, the 2 key mod, the 3 key, 4 key, and 5 key mods coming out from.
Modest. How could you?
Pretty much.
You didn't put 6 key.
That would have been so satisfying if if everyone did their mod up like that, but it's not really gonna do much. But still, pretty funny.
Yeah, but yeah, remember this is just warm up, so it's not gonna be, you know, that much important to who's gonna have the lead during the actual match. But let's just sit back and enjoy this song by Carlito.
Yeah, this is a very interesting song. It is quite a banger as well.
Yep. Banger song.
Yeah, and as we can see, you can kind of tell this is pure rice, and seeing Emek 99.7, the highest accuracy in the lobby. Definitely going to be one of the more rice powerhouses on the side of Sweden.
Yeah, but we also cannot forget about Johnny here. 99.64%, not too far, behind of Emek. But still, this is warm up,
Yeah.
so yeah, nothing is gonna be set in stone yet, since this is just a booth where you can show off your memes, which is the DNA of your soul.
Oh yes, it can't be a tournament match without any form of meme chart being put in there. Whether it be adding if you're Singapore, you have like a very weird, like a very hard SV chart mapped by one of your locals.
Sorry about that. Blame Oxy22, not me. Thank you very much.
Don't worry, I have a history with odds and their very interesting SV charting.
Let's just say his SV style is interesting. I cannot say the other word, which the Singapore community use. So I'm just gonna refrain from saying that. It's just interesting and unique.
And yeah, just like that, we're getting into our next warm-up.
And
It's
it will
going to
be
be
Petaloda. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah, I could not. For the life of me, I cannot be able to pronounce or to even try to pronounce that.
And it's gonna be made by, well, this artist is made by Melok N. I don't think I heard about this artist before, so pretty interesting.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything from this artist. But it does sound very interesting.
Yep, definitely. And before it just jumps right into memes.
Yeah, I wonder if this is gonna be a meme chart.
Hopefully not, because this actually sounds pretty nice.
Yeah, this sounds very, very nice, actually.
But yeah, right now we're just gonna wait for everyone in the lobby to ready up, and we will be getting straight into the second warm-up.
Yeah, I think we're just getting everybody settled in and ready to play.
Yep, just seems like they are communicating with one of their player right now, which is Modest, which is someone I have no clue about. Actually, I think in the Brazil side of team, the only person I recognized was Natalina, since I've seen them in a couple of tournaments before. But other than that, I have basically next to no information on the other players. And there we go, MP start command has been activated. Let's jump right into the second warm-up.
Yeah, here we go. Going to be Petaluda?
Petaloda, I think that's how you
Petaloda.
pronounce it. Yep, I
Any
think that's how you pronounce it. And
any
okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 key, but we also have the addition of 9 key now.
we have
go.
evolved into 9 key now. And oh man,
Dump chart.
Yeah, a very dump technical.
Wow, everyone in Brazil currently holding a full combo right now. Lotus and Emic already dropped, but you know, their accuracy didn't drop too much, so it's all a-okay. Johnny's still holding that full combo alongside with Korean Modest as well, with respectable accuracy above all else, 99.50%. Never mind. Everyone have the same accuracy now, 99.25% on average. Everyone is dropping,
And
actually.
everyone is missing. I mean, this map is
Yeah.
very, very dense.
Dense and dumpy with a lot of technical patterns, so I guess it's expected since yeah, this kind of chart is something we would be seeing at probably finals or grand finals of 4DM. I'm not too sure. I'm not a mapper or replayer, so I can just go through what I think. We're not gonna see these kind of difficulty just yet. So yeah. The
Yeah,
only
not
FC right
yet
now. Go
We're,
ahead.
we're gonna be seeing this probably later on, but yeah, Z Curry actually holding on very well. Like you did mention, the only FC going on. Looks like stamina is not really gonna be a big issue for them. But as the patterns do get more dense and a lot more of these like inverse columns do get in, so some mini jacks sprinkled in as well. Wouldn't be surprised if maybe things start to
Can
really
they
start to hit
FC?
them. Yeah, will they FC?
Getting into the end of the map now. Everyone is dying. And Zakuri FC. Yeah, warm up.
That was congratulations on that one. Oh man.
My man with my accuracy. Good job right there. You have my respect.
Yeah, I mean, if I were to try to play this, I would absolutely suffer because I haven't played this game in like a long time. But
Personally, my weakest skill set is speed. And if I were to play this map, I am definitely gonna get a 98% full combo, just like Kuri. It's just I'm not built for speed, so yeah. But anyways, with the warm up out of the way, and we already had our roles, protects, and bans, we will be seeing Sweden be picking first.
yeah, looks like we're gonna be getting underway with the actual match now. And we did see the protects come in, SV1 and I believe Hybrid 3.
Yep.
And Albion scolding Emic.
Yep. Albion being Albion, just scolding everyone.
He scolds anyone who he feels like needs to be scolded.
Basically everyone, including the host of this tournament, and I'm not even kidding. And straight away going with Protect SV1, Sing Sing Red Indigo.
Just jumping right into Sing Sing Red Indigo.
They really don't want to save the SV for later, huh? Honestly, good plan since SV is either played at the beginning to avoid later on chokes. So yeah, this is, in my opinion, a good choice on Sweden's side, considering how good they are in the SV department.
And especially when seeing the mapper Alex Dunk, a very well-known SV charter. I believe they've contributed to this tournament a few times in the past. I know one of their more greater works was Get Down from, I believe, semifinals of 40M 2023 from last year, which was a very player-respected SV map, especially with like the up scroll beginning.
Yeah.
But you know, when you see someone like Alex Dunk, you know things are gonna get really very interesting.
Diamond Blaze trying to learn how to say good luck in Brazilian, aka Portuguese. And now we're speaking Japanese in the chat.
Oh man, we're just speaking every language today.
Yep. But yeah, it seems like Albion is checking. Oh, so it seems like everyone is.
Oh no,
Albion just need to remove the mods, the 1 key until 9 key mods that they used in warm-ups.
Just disable Fremont Albion.
Yeah, man. I know you
Oh,
you are
looks-
our bosses, bud. But yeah, MP Start Command has been activated. We will be seeing from Sweden, Emic, Diamond Blaze, and Neon Dragon be playing this map. And from Brazil, we will have Natalina, Zachary, and Namirin coming in.
I know Namaran-chan, I believe, has been one of the more SV specialists on the side of Brazil. I do remember seeing their name a lot when it came to the SV scene.
I see. But yeah, let's jump right into the beginning of the map where you can definitely trip up. Zachary already dropping a 200 right there from what I saw. Slight lead towards Sweden, but not too much. It's still one mid swing. And let's get right into this section of the map.
Yeah, very confusing section.
Yeah, if you didn't practice this map, this section is definitely gonna be really hard for you. I think I took about 1 hour to 99% this map, and for this section, I had to ghost tap so damn much just to hit it. And 0 BPM right there. And oh, first miss from Neon Dracon.
Oh, but that lead is in 10,000 point favor of Sweden, even with that one miss.
And there's
another one, but that lead is still in by 10,000 points. It's just the sheer accuracy of Z Curry right now. Namaran-chan having the highest accuracy in the lobby, by the way. I thought it'd just be on the side of Brazil, but I believe those misses from Neon Dracon just plummeted their accuracy. Oh, and it Diamond Blaze!
At the same time.
That's a near full reset on the side of Sweden. Now that immediately switches to the side of Brazil.
Everyone in Brazil is still holding that full combo. Natalina, Namirin, and Curry as well. Curry having the lowest accuracy. However, they are holding the FC, which is what matters the most, especially after the 400 combo mark. And it's a full reset from Brazil's side. 51,000 score lead towards Brazil and slowly going to Brazil side, and we are jumping right into the end of the map left. I don't think that's enough. No, just to swing that big of a lead to
This is my personal favorite part of the map. I really enjoy this part of the map.
This part of the map is there we go, the last note.
And just like that, an instant breakpoint for the side of Brazil. And what is that from Namaran-chan? Only 7 200s on the side, taking the MVP as well by quite a margin. But the best ratio going to the side of Emic, who actually did really well. Only 3 200s. I believe if Emic held on to the FC, I believe that might have just given enough way for Sweden to potentially shrink that lead. But that was a full reset on the side of Diamond Blaze and Emic, which immediately swung the lead over to Brazil. Things were looking really close, but then that happened, and it just absolutely crushed it. But that is only 1 point out of 5 or out of 6 that Brazil needs. So there is still lots of way to go, but they do have that break point. Imagine they just jump for SV2.
Come on, nah, surely. Hybrid Tree, they are straight away going with their protects. Both Sweden and Brazil has used up their protects already, and we already see a break from Sweden giving up their protect SV1 to the likes of Brazil, and now Brazil is choosing their protect Hybrid Tree Restless Song, potentially getting that break point that they really need.
Yeah, maybe we will be seeing another, maybe a back-to-back break point here.
Potentially, we never know. But yeah, right now we will be just waiting for the players to get ready. And oh, Namirin-chan is swapping out with Villanovino from Brazil coming in.
Yeah, while this is going into the while they're waiting for it to ready up, the first map ended on the side of Germany versus Chile. They picked chili sauce, And as a matter of fact, it was a really close lead. Germany won by 450 points, and they're jumping in, and Chile goes after Rice 1. So they are currently playing Rice 1 at the moment, with Germany having a 1-0 lead over Chile. And fun fact, Germany actually protected SV2.
Ah, very nice.
Very nice.
Wow. The matches are already getting this intense, and we are not even in semis. That's crazy to see, honestly, of what these countries are capable of.
Yeah, this is actually very, very frightening. Especially if you're, like, for some reason, if you're lurking on the side of Germany versus Chile, looking to see your opponents doing. After that first map, you might want to be studying.
Yep, definitely. As we can see, upsets can happen, like what happened last week from Ireland versus UK. And same with Sweden and Canada, actually. But yeah, it seems like there is no switch out from Sweden side. Actually, never mind. Diamond Blaze is gonna be switching out with Oliver Q coming in. And we'll just wait for all the players to ready up now, and we can get the MP start command to start the map. And there it is.
Yeah, and here we go with Hybrid 3. So this is Brazil's Protect. I mean, this is a pretty strong move when you just taken a break point off of your opponent's Protect. But let's see how this turns out for the side of Brazil. I mean, I have seen some surprises in matches before.
We'll just have to see if we are gonna be getting another surprise, you know? And starting off, Villanino already dropped, but we were not at the 400 combo mark, so it's not gonna be as big of a deal as, you know, after reaching the 400 combo mark, but still a miss is a miss, giving that small point lead towards Sweden, 4,000 point, and slowly going up while Villano is getting to the 400 combo mark. And Amic trading that back with Villa, even after the 400 combo mark, swinging that score lead towards Brazil straight away, 3,000 score, and continue going up. And another drop from Amic.
Yeah, and that lead is almost in 10,000 points on the side of Brazil, but we are only a third of the way in. This is one of the more longer charts.
Yeah, currently right now it's just Oliver and Neon holding that full combo, praying that Brazil would somehow find another miss or a big drop to swing that score lead towards their side, as right now the lowest accuracy in the lobby is Amic with not even 99%, while everyone else is at the lowest accuracy being 99.50%. They really need to get their accuracy back up and also pray that Brazil gets 2 or 3 drops, as I think 1 drop is not enough to swing the score back to Sweden. But yeah, as we are getting over halfway of the map, score lead is still looking very strong on Brazil's side. 19,000 now, Villano finding a drop right there. That's gonna be changing a little bit towards Sweden, but still, that's a big lead to Brazil. And as I say that, Amic will be finding another drop, trading with Villano, making the score lead 26,000, 27,000, slowly going up towards Brazil's side, as we may be potentially seeing another breakpoint. Villano trading, and both Zekuri and Villano finding a big drop, especially Villano. 16,000 score lead towards Brazil now is slowly shrinking as we are getting into the last eighth of the map. Villano finding more drops, score lead going back down. And the last combo from Natalina.
Oh.
The last FC on Brazil finally dropped. 9,000, 10,000 points right now towards Brazil. Is it enough time? Villano finds
wait
another
a
drop.
second.
Hold on.
Villano.
Hold on. We are getting to the
points
end
now.
of the map.
And it's
Is it
not
enough time? Oh, hold on.
Wait,
Villano.
wait.
Is it enough time?
No.
It's not
Oh
enough.
my god. If that nap just went on for a couple more seconds, it would have went on the side of Sweden.
1,500 score towards Brazil, just barely winning out.
Oh my, and they're gonna capitalize off of that break point. And oh man, look at Oliver Q's 300 count.
That is crazy.
And the MVP going to Neon Dracon, getting the best ratio on the side of Sweden.
Guys, I know you guys want to say when you see it, but please don't. But yeah, a breakpoint towards the underdog of this match. Brazil seat 22 point to none against Sweden already. 1,500 points, barely winning out. Villano just dropped a little bit too much at the end, but thankfully it was not too much that Sweden was able to capitalize on that, barely holding out for their second point. And I just want to say, on I think Germany versus Chile, Chile actually took their first point on those by 5,000 points. What is going on?
They'll be heading into Hybrid 2.
Yeah, what is going
one.
on with these matches? Very close straight off the bat already.
Yeah, very, and like I've seen very close matches. I believe the United Kingdom took Taiwan all the way to a tiebreaker earlier in this weekend. So there have already been some surprises going on in these matches.
And we will be seeing Sweden picking chili sauce, rice too. Honestly, a good pick on their end, as Sweden is able to capitalize on the more technical pick compared to Brazil. But still, this is already a big shocker. Anything can happen in tournaments like these. And now, are we seeing some switch up from Sweden's side?
I believe we are. We're gonna see Mortis swap out. I believe they're on the side of Brazil. We're gonna see Sotin and Diamond Blaze. Oh no, goodbye Sotin.
Just have to wait. Oh. And yeah, Sweden will be coming in for Brazil. And Johnny will be coming in for Sweden as well. Let me just quickly grab the MP link so that I don't forget. But yeah, it seems like Diamond Blaze is also gonna be switching out with Oliver Q and Emic switching out with Johnny for Sweden. And on Brazil's side, we will be seeing Villano switching out with Sotin on Rice too, while Kui and Natalina will be staying. And Natalina saying he's on guard mode, so that's something.
God mode.
But yeah, anti-stock command has been activated. Let's jump right into the third map of this match. This is Sweden's pick, so they really need to capitalize on this point, or else they will be giving Brazil 3 points to none.
And that would also give Sweden the ability to ban a second map, which can definitely benefit them in the long run.
Yeah. So they also really need to stop this lead, but this momentum that Brazil has right now. Starting off with the map, not much going on as there's practically no score lead towards any of the team. It's just the beginning. every single one of the player holding respectful accuracy, 99.75% being the lowest.
And looks like it's just pure ratio. I mean, there's two 99.7s, one 99.8 for each side. Two 99.8s now for the side of Sweden, which is going to give them the tiniest bit of lead. But Brazil is actually giving them a run for their money.
Yeah, definitely. Right now it's just Johnny versus Curry on that ratio battle. Oh, was that actual miss on
Oh,
Neon Dracon?
yeah, Drake.
And oh, Neon Dracon and Suden actually traded at the exact same
Yeah,
time, so the
Suden.
score will be neutral.
Yeah, that
Seems
was
like
a trade of misses.
Yeah, but it seems like Suden found a little bit bigger of a job compared to Neon Dracon, as his accuracy is down to 99.54%, while Natalina is holding on to 99.71%, trying to match up with Neon Dracon's accuracy. And Kuri here just trying to battle out against both Johnny and Diamond Blaze, holding that small lead. But however, this is a team tournament, remember that.
Yeah, and it won't help that Suden at the 99.5 mark compared to Neon Draco at 99.7. Neon Draco had the cleaner miss in the end.
Yeah, it's just depending if Sweden will be dropping another miss or not. They really need to hold onto this accuracy and momentum that they have right now. Both Johnny and Diamond Blaze on 99.84% on Diamond Blaze. It seems like Johnny dropped a 200, also 99.62% now, almost matching Soden. But Neon Dracon just trying his best, keeping up that accuracy despite the miss, 99.79% going up to 99.80 now. Curry still
This
holding on
was
to
so close.
99.86. It's just Curry
I
versus
am.
Diamond Blaze now on ratio, while Natalina is trying to hold it back Johnny. It all lies on Sudan right now if he can get his accuracy back up and get Brazil that much very needed third point. Johnny finding a miss!
Oh,
Only switch to
Johnny!
Brazil. 3,000 points
And
towards
Brazil
Brazil.
needs to
Hold
hold
on.
on.
Can Brazil
That
hold
lead is
on?
only about 3.5K. Hold on a second. Brazil just needs to no longer drop anymore. So it needs to lock in. And they've done it. They've done it. Brazil takes another break point off of Sweden, making things 3-0. Oh, V1 double S from Z Curry. What is that? Oh my goodness, taking the MVP, but not the best ratio, actually.
Yeah, but still a V1 double S on this kind of map is insane. If Johnny just didn't miss at the end right there, it could have been Sweden's first point that they can capitalize on. But now, Brazil getting 3 points, Sweden will be getting their second ban off the map. We also cannot ignore Diamond Blaze as well. Almost V1 double S with 1 200 count. But yeah, Brazil looking very comfortable already. 3 points to none against Sweden. Like I said, anything can happen in this tournament, and we are looking at it right now. And oh my god, I just checked the MP link from Germany versus Chile. Chile was able to get their second point by 260 points.
Yeah, these are such close matches.
What is going on? But yeah, we just have to wait and see what Sweden's second ban will be. I don't think they are gonna be banning Hitomania, and yep, they will be banning LN1 World Execute. Sad that a banger song got banned, but you know, it is understandable from Sweden's side, as they are more able to capitalize on the rise instead of the long note.
They're going to go for the second ban. Gonna get rid of LN1. So we're not gonna see probably one of the most banger songs in the pool, but we still have Hito Mania, so don't worry. We're gonna see Barracuda get the pick on the side of Brazil. So gonna see LN2, which definitely makes sense after you saw Sweden banning not only LN4 but now banning LN1. You're definitely gonna want to capitalize off of more of their weaknesses, which will definitely handle or which will definitely benefit Brazil in the end.
Yep. Brazil can use this as their gateway to their fourth point. Or Sweden
Which is
can reverse, psychology Brazil and took home the LN2 and get their first and very much needed point, and after that capitalize on their pick.
this is looking very interesting. If Brazil somehow manages to pull this off, this would be probably one of the biggest upsets we have seen so far.
Yeah, in this tournament, I think the biggest upset we had was Thailand versus UK, that or Sweden versus Canada, but
Canada.
still,
I
this
mean,
will probably be one of the more bigger upsets we will have.
yeah, this will be definitely very interesting.
Yep. And yeah, there we go. Albion has put on the map, and now we will be waiting for both Sweden and Brazil for their players. And it seems like we will be seeing Villano coming back in for Brazil and Oliver Q coming in for Sweden. Natalina and Zachary will be staying in alongside with Diamond Blaze and Neon Dracon. This is one hell of an interesting match already. And yep, MP Start Command has been activated, and we will be jumping into the fourth map really soon. And let's get started with Barracuda. Neon Dracon still holding that 100%. Almost 100 no in and 100%. Oh wow, okay, sure. Anyway, the map has been started and currently no lead towards either of the country. Both of the country holding basically the same accuracy. Zachary and Villano versus Diamond Blaze and Oliver Q, while Neon Dracon versus Natalina. Currently the lowest accuracy right now in the lobby is Diamond Blaze with 99.42%, but it's slowly going up as it was just the beginning of the map. We definitely can see his accuracy slowly going back up here, as right now Villano is now gonna be matching alongside with Diamond Blaze about, while Oliver Q is trying to get that slight lead against Curry, but Curry is just holding it there. And Natalina dropping down their accuracy down to 99.55%. It's just Neon Dracon, and Neon Dracon finds a break! The biggest accuracy and the highest accuracy in the lobby finds a break, giving the score lead towards Brazil, 17,000 and slowly climbing up. Neon Dracon finds another miss, 26,000, 27,000 now, slowly going up for Brazil, as all of the players in Brazil is holding that full combo. It's just Diamond Blaze and Oliver Q now on that full combo, but I don't think it's enough.
And especially
in the end of the map.
With this 30,000 point lead on the side of Brazil, this is a real shocker.
And what is that score from Oliver Q and Natalina?
Oh my. 986 to 985. Natalina taking the MVP on this one. 986k. Now it is 4-0 Brazil.
And now it's gonna be Sweden's pick. This is not looking good for Sweden. The seed 7th of this tournament against Brazil, the seed 20th. And they will be going into Rise 5, which is gonna be Mint Tango, mapped by Random LOL. This is looking really scary for Sweden now. Brazil just needs one more point to get into match point. While Sweden here is still at 0. They really need to start getting their point back up. But yeah, it seems like we will be having a switch out from Brazil's side. We will be seeing Villano switching out with Soden. And it seems like from Sweden we will be also seeing a switch out, which is Oliver Q switching out with Emic. While Diamond Blaze and Neon Dracon is gonna be staying. Oh, hold on.
Where does he Mint Tango get the pick here?
Yep. It seems like we're just waiting on the player roster being decided. That, there we go. Zachary is now onto the correct slot. But yeah, this will be our roster for the 5th map of the match. Mint Tango. And there we go. Let's jump right into the map.
Yeah, here we go.
Yep, starting out not too much as it's just, you know, normal rice node as we will slowly get into the more denser side of the map slowly. No current, you know, visible lead to any of the country just yet. But every single player holding really respectable accuracy right now. Lowest being Diamond Blaze 99.78%, but going back up to 99.80 soon. As Soden dropping down to 99.74% alongside with Diamond Blaze, but just hanging just at the very high of 99.79, so yeah, going back to 99.82%, slowly climbing now. Natalina and Zachary holding that 99.85% respectfully, but slightly under Neon Dracon and Emic 99.85%, and Neon Dracon almost back up to 99.90.
This is really close. It's starting to flicker now. And Diamond Blaze!
A big drop. Hold on.
But that is only by 4,000 points, but they miss again!
Sweden really needs to keep their, you know, consistency of
Diamond
Blaze finding another
Blaze.
drop. Quality is just gonna be getting wider and wider towards Brazil, 15,000 points and slowly going up to 16,000. Diamond Blaze finding another drop. Seems like he really isn't liking this map. But Natalina is trading back with Diamond Blaze, but that honestly isn't gonna make any difference as Diamond Blaze dropped way more times compared to Natalina on the span of this map, unable to capitalize on the 400 combo mark. Both Kuri and Soden is holding that FC still alongside with Neon Dracon and Emic. Natalina finding another drop. But it's still not enough. Sweden still needs at least 2 drops for their score lead to go back onto their side. We are down to 9,000 points of score lead now since Diamond Blaze is back over the 400 combo mark, but Natalina is slowly going back up to the 400 combo mark as well.
And this is looking very dangerous for Sweden, as Brazil is nearly a quarter of the way map left to go, and just less than that now, 7,000 point difference for Brazil. as things are still looking like it can be in Sweden's favor if we see drops. Natalina did show signs of that earlier, but it didn't really affect much. But there's one from Curry! There's another one from Curry! Things are getting really close now! It's the final part of the map!
1,000.
Sweden cannot afford any more breaks.
Curry finds another drop. I think that's it. Sweden will be taking their first and very much point. Can Sweden hold out? And yes, they do. 8,000 points towards Sweden, getting their first and much needed point of this match.
And just like that, Sweden will be avoiding the sweep and will be being able to take a point off of Brazil. This looks to be the beginning of a comeback. But I'm not going to jinx it too much. This is Brazil's pick. And I really want to see Mania get picked. And oh my, what is this from Neon Dracon and Emic? I told you, these two were going to be the Rice powerhouses for the side of Sweden. And not to mention, Diamond Blaze having the best ratio despite all those misses. Might have been just maybe some keyboard issues. Because, oh my goodness, that was really good ratio. That was probably the best in the lobby.
But Sweden still needs to capitalize at least 3 or even 4 more points to get their composure up against Brazil. It's still a really big lead, but anything can still happen. But now it's gonna be Brazil's pick, so we just have to see what they are gonna be picking. Maybe LN3 or LN5?
And just an update on the side of Germany versus Chile. They are going into LN4 with Germany having a 3-2 lead over Chile, which means Chile got to get a second ban, and they opted to ban LN1. So Chile, not really going for the LN side, but assuming if this match ends, we're probably either going to switch to that match or we're going to end the stream and wait for the next block. But either way, they're very close matches on both sides of the spectrum.
Yeah, and yes, I was correct. We will be seeing LN3 Dr. Reen coming in.
So we're gonna see Dr. Reen. So lots chart coming in for this.
30
on the side of Brazil.
But yeah, honestly, really good choice from Brazil as we saw what happened on Barracuda. They can definitely capitalize this and be on match point. That or Sweden can shock us and get their very much needed second point. And we'll be seeing Villano coming in for Brazil. It seems like on Sweden we will not be seeing any switch out, probably. We just have to wait. But yeah, we will not be seeing any switch out from Sweden.
Yeah, it looks.
No, actually, Oliver Q coming in. Actually, from.
Oh, we're gonna see. Yeah. We're going to see Oliver Q show up for the side of Sweden, looking to take a break point off of Brazil while trying to avoid the match point.
Yep, they really need to avoid the match point from Brazil as much as possible, as they are still miles, below of that Brazil being 4-1. They need to capitalize at least 2 more points to have a lot more comfort in what they are choosing. But they really, really need to come back now. Right now, we're just gonna be waiting for all the players to ready up. and we can get the map started.
Here we go. Looks like everyone seems to be readied up.
And yep, NT Star Command has been activated. Let's jump right into Dr. Reed. Seems like right now there's not much of a lead to any country. Neon Dracon 99.85%, the highest in the lobby right now, but Villanova is not too far behind as well, 99.82%. Lowest accuracy right now being Natalina with 99.60% almost, but it's just the beginning of the map. This is a 3-minute and 30-second length map after all, so anything can happen throughout. And here we go, jumping right into the more dense section of the map. The first dense section, and both Natalina and Villanova finding a drop while Sweden holding that comfortable combo. Both Villanova and Natalina actually drop at the same time right after the 400 combo mark. Not looking good. Oliver Q do find a trade, but still, it's a 1 versus 2 trade, so it's not gonna affect as much. But however, Brazil has that accuracy advantage, so it's gonna slowly swing into their favor while Oliver Q gets back to the 400 combo mark. Right now, the lowest accuracy is Diamond Blaze, 99.23%. They really need to get their accuracy in check so as to not give Brazil any more of a lead that they already have. The lead to Brazil is really small, as it's just about under 1,000. And as I say that, Villanova finds a miss, giving the lead with Sweden.
Yeah, that's going to increase the lead by just about 5,000 points-ish.
Yeah, as we are seeing Villanova getting back to the 400 combo mark now, both Diamond Blaze and Neon Dracon seemingly very comfortable with the map, holding the full combo. Sure, Diamond Blaze may not have the accuracy like the, Zachary or Natalina, but he does have the full combo, and that's what matters. And as I say that, Zachary, the last remaining member of Brazil, finds a drop. No more full combo from them. It's just Neon Dracon and Diamond Blaze now with the full combo on Sweden. Almost 10,000 points marked towards them.
Yeah, and as this map is reaching its final quarter, it looks like Sweden having the lead for now, but things can definitely change in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Neon Dracon still the highest accuracy in the lobby, 99.65%, being the pillar that Sweden really needs for the LN maps. As we are getting into the last eighth of the map, I don't think there will be enough time for Brazil to seemingly get this score lead down, as both Neon Dracon and Diamond Blaze seem very comfortable with the full combo that they have as we are entering to the end of the map. Sweden will be taking their very second point. And what is that score from Neon Dracon? 13,200 come with the best ratio in the lobby as well, and getting 988k. This is what Sweden really needs. This is what they need, a break point against Brazil. And now it's gonna be their pick, potentially bringing back that third point in the match. Neon Dracon saying that they are so back. Seems like it. 42 now. I can probably see Sweden pick either Rise 1 or Rise 3, but they also have SV2 as an option right now if they practiced it. Since they protected SV1, I think they practiced SV2, but I'm not too sure. And yeah, they are gonna be going for Slamurai actually. Rise 4, made by Danny PX. Either saving Hitomania for later or that they didn't practice and all of them just practice on 6 Sing Red Indigo.
And we're gonna see Slamurai.
Yep, and checking the MP lobby from Germany versus Chile. Chile will be capitalizing another point against Germany by just under 2,000 points actually on Barracuda. But yeah, it seems like we will be getting some switch outs here as we will be seeing Villano swapping out with, I think, Modest right here? If I'm not wrong. And Oliver Q will be swapping out with Emic on Sweden.
Yeah, and this is looking at... I think Brazil is just trying to find a breakpoint, take base to match point. Sweden still trying to stay alive.
Yeah, they are trying to stay alive against Brazil, who's 1 point away from being on match point, which is where the scary stuff happens. And oh, it seems like we will be having one more swap on Brazil side, which is Zachary switching out for Soden. If I remember, Curry has been playing every single map up until now, and this is going to be their first swap out of the match. And as we are jumping right into Slamurai as well, let's get started, shall we? And oh, it seems like Diamond Blaze had a slight hiccup of accuracy at the beginning, but slowly climbing up. All players other than Diamond Blaze here, seems like they didn't drop too much of an accuracy, putting respectful accuracy being the lowest being Modest, who didn't drop, down to 99.64% now after that speed burst. Diamond Blaze able to capitalize on that bursty section.
There's a 200 from Soden.
Oh, down to 99.69% now. It's just Emic and Neon Drake.
Oh,
Emic! Oh, finding a huge drop. Not Emrek. Emic finding a big drop as I mentioned his name. No. It's just down to Neon Dracon now, 99.68%. Alongside with Diamond Blaze, who definitely picked up their accuracy back up. Natalina here holding very comfortable accuracy, just fighting against Diamond Blaze. Emic finding such a huge drop, they really need 2 or 3 drops from Brazil's side to get that score lead towards their side, as we are jumping into the second half of the map left. Diamond Blaze now having the highest accuracy in the lobby, 99.79%, but it's still not enough. But still, continue.
Well, a third of the map left to go.
Yeah, but thanks to Diamond Blaze accuracy, as I was gonna say, thanks to Diamond Blaze accuracy, Sweden only needs 1 drop from Brazil to swing their score lead back. 2,000 points and going strong as Modest is slowly going up to the 400 combo max. 5,000 lead to Sweden. Going into the last 8th of the map, can Sweden hold out? Can the players hold out on their combo? And they do. Sweden will be taking their 3rd point of the match. 8,500 score.
Oh man, Sweden pulling the comeback. It is now Brazil's second ban, though.
Hyman Blaze with almost a V1 double S as well. Wait, he missed? I didn't even realize. It seems like Diamond Blaze missed at the beginning and I didn't realize. That's why his accuracy was so low. But his accuracy though, still despite that miss, he was the MP. He is the MVP of this match actually. 991, almost a 992k actually, with an insane ratio as well. But since Sweden has gotten their third point of this match, Brazil will be getting their second ban.
I wouldn't be surprised if. Oh wait, no, Brazil! Please don't do it.
Please
Brazil.
don't do it. Please don't do it. Please don't ban Hito
Don't
Mania.
say it, Adam.
Don't do it.
No!
Don't do it.
Now it's gonna happen, Adam, because you said it.
Don't do it, Brazil.
Don't do it, Brazil. Please don't do it.
You can ban, the last two rice available. Come on, Brazil. Do not do this to us. And it seems like Rice Tree is gonna be the ban. I think.
Yeah.
And yeah, Rice
It was just
Tree
very
will be
delayed.
banned. Whew, we still have SV2. It's okay, guys. It's not the end of the world. And yeah, we'll be seeing Rice Tree, one of none being banned. There is going to be only one Rice match left in this match, being those. And now it's gonna be Brazil's pick as well. Are they going to capitalize on the last element they have available, Tricolor Prism? That, or they may go for, I think, Oxygen Destroyer.
Yeah, I mean, this is Brazil's pick. Hito Mania, please.
Maybe Hito Mania, considering what we saw from Namrin, being, the MVP of SV1 and the highest accuracy as well. We'll just have to see. And yeah, they will be going for Oxygen Destroyer. Let's go, guys. Do we have another Blue Archive song?
We cannot have enough Blue Archive.
I am not gonna say the C word, because I'm probably gonna get scolded by Albion. But yeah, Blue Archive song by Karut as well. The fight against Pebblezilla happens. But yeah, Brazil will be hoping to capitalize on this map to get them on match point. That or will Sweden hold out on their consistency and get their 4th point matching against Brazil?
Yeah, I feel like they've started to lock in now. They're starting to take this. They've shifted this into overdrive and now 1 point away from tying this up at 4.
But yeah, after Brazil got their 4th point, all we see from Sweden is break after break after break. All players are locked in. They cannot afford another point to the others. And we will be seeing Oliver Q coming in instead of Emic here. We will also be seeing a switch out of Soden and Modest. We will be seeing Villano and Zed Curry coming in for Brazil. The long note team for Brazil and the long note team for Sweden.
Here we go. I believe we're getting started with the chart.
Yeah, just waiting for Albion to get the MP start command to happen now, and we will be getting into the Oxygen Destroyer. I have a hard time saying Oxygen, huh? I wonder why. It's totally not because
Oxygen Destroyer.
But yeah, MP start command has been activated. Good luck, have fun to both of the team.
There we go. Underway with Oxygen Destroyer. Brazil's pick. Sweden looking to tie things up at 4, while Brazil is looking to take this to a match point.
Yep, but straight away an early drop from Villano.
Oh, that is not good.
Yeah, but still, it's very early to the map. Not 400 combo yet, so it's not gonna be as detrimental as after the 400 combo mark. And it seems like Villano will be also using Mirror Mod, and the only player using Mirror Mod here. And there we go. Let's get started into the real stuff of this map. All players from Sweden holding really good accuracy. The lowest being Oliver Q, 99.65%, but not too far behind of the likes of Diamond Blaze and Neon Dracon. Currently, accuracy lead is towards Brazil. Both Zed Curry and Nutalena holding on to 99.74-75%. But the score lead is still towards Sweden as Zed Curry finds a drop.
There's a miss from Curry, but is that did that put a lot of detrimental in?
Oh, hold on!
Oh, Draco trades it back. Oh, and that's going into the
back really big.
And Diamond Blaze follows along with Dracon as well. That's 11,000 points right there. And there's only a third of the map left to go.
Yeah, but anything can still happen in the last quarter of the map. Oliver Q, the last remaining full combo on Sweden, finds a drop. It's just up until Nutalena now, the only full combo on the map as we are going into the end of the map. Brazil with 32,000 point lead. Don't think it's enough for Sweden to capitalize that score lead back to them, as we will be seeing Brazil going into match point. Villano missing at the end, but it doesn't matter.
Oh my goodness.
As we will be seeing Brazil break point and match point as well.
And what is that from Nutalena? Hello?
Actually, what is that from all of Brazil? What is that from all of Brazil? 3,200. It's just the miss that mattered. What is that? What the heck?
This is insane.
But yeah, now it's gonna be match point for Brazil, but now it's also going to be Sweden's pick. Are they going to finally, capitalize on what I've been saying, SV2? Come on.
Please? Heart Destroyer? No, that's not a map. Mania though.
Mania, yes. Come on.
That sounds... You know you wanna.
Come on. Don't be shy.
Mania, please.
I know stuff happened in SV1, but come on, you guys can redeem yourself right here with Mania. Let's do it. Yeah,
come on, guys.
But anyway, enough joking around. I think they may be going with SV2, which is Mania, that, or the last rise available to them, which is those.
We're gonna have to wait and see.
Yeah, we just have to see what Sweden is more comfortable about. That, or maybe they are gonna, use a tactical timeout to think. I'm not too sure. We just have to wait. As this is literally on their tournament line, and they will be going with Rise 1, the last pick from them.
And Germany winning the match 6-3 over on the match over on Chile, which means Chile is officially knocked out of this tournament, which means Germany will either verse Brazil or Sweden, so they're probably going to be moving into the stream to look at their potential opponents here. But here we go, we're going to see Dose, Rice 1.
The last pick from Sweden. This is life or death from them. I actually have played this map once and got a 991k if I remember, but god, it's still a really hard map if you are not, prepared from some of the pattern in this map, especially the one-hand trail that this map gives.
Yes, we're just waiting for everyone to ready up.
Yep, and it seems like we will be getting a swap in from Villano to Soden.
Oh,
And oh wait, we
Diamond
will be
Blaze.
seeing
Wait,
Johnny coming in as well.
Diamond Blaze saying how good the songs in the map pool are. Well, I know a very good song in this map pool. Have you heard of this
called
song called?
Hitomania.
Yeah, it's called Hitomania. Have you heard of it? It's a really good song.
But yeah, anyway, let's get right into the map. Life or death for Sweden right here at their last pick. The seed 7 versus the seed 20. Who would have expected for this match to be this close? Brazil, the underdog of this match in a sense, having the match point against Sweden, the seed 7 of this tournament. And was that a real break from Diamond Blaze right there? Or was that Client?
Was that a real break or was that Client? Well,
I think that was a real break from Diamond Blaze actually. Yeah, it seems like it's not fixing itself.
And it might have been.
Yeah, but still, Diamond Blaze is getting back their accuracy now after that break. Thankfully, it's not after the 400 combo mark, so it's not gonna matter too much after the 400 combo mark, but still, it's still a break. 5,000 score lead, 6,000 score lead towards Brazil right now as all the players holding 99.70% and above, while Neon Dracon and Johnny here holding 99.88% respectfully, being the pillar of Sweden, just waiting for Diamond Blaze to get back their accuracy and prepare to get that reverse sweep coming in as we are getting into the more denser side of the map now, down to 3,000 points, slowly shrinking towards Sweden. As both Neon Dracon and Johnny still holding comfortable accuracy. Some client lag here, no one missed at that section.
Yeah, now lead is in Brazil's favor just by the slightest.
Yeah, Zachary and Nutalina have dropped down their accuracy now as the score is slowly shrinking down to 1,000 and
oh my goodness! It does not need to be this close. Stop it right now.
Johnny and Neon Dracon still holding above 99.80% as we are slowly entering to the last quarter of the map. It's slowly going towards Sweden's side.
Oh, it's going back and forth!
Hold on, as the last quarter, anything can happen. Anything can happen. One hand throw, no one missed on that one hand throw, all got their accuracy drop. Neon Dracon and Johnny still above 99.80%. It's just Curry on Brazil, 99.75%, trying their best to keep both of them in check, but it's just not enough.
Oh
this is a team tournament.
It's flickering, it's flickering!
The end of the
I don't think this is enough!
The last save! Hold on. Anything can still happen.
Oh my goodness!
Wait.
Brazil needs to it could just be a couple 300s. That lead is going over to Sweden though! And Sweden is going to pull it off! It is now
by 2,000 points.
It is now, it is now 4-5.
Tiebreaker hype, everyone?
I believe, after being down, 4-0, they have climbed back their way.
What is that score from both Neon Dracon and Johnny, by the way? 200 count with under 300 perfect ratio as well. Diamond Blaze, despite missing, thanks to the help of Johnny and Neon Dracon's accuracy, was able to get their point, their last pick's point as well. And now it's gonna be Brazil's pick. And it seems like they are going for SV2 Hitomania. Let's see what will happen here, as we saw from what SV1 happened. What will SV2 be? Why did Sweden avoid picking this? Did they not practice?
Pick it, please.
What is it? And they will be choosing LN5 Tricolor Prism. Makes sense, honestly. Avoiding Hitomania. I forgot Johnny is from Sweden, so yeah, Natalina from Brazil said LN5, and we will be getting Tricolor Prism. Albion, stop being a boo-boo. Thank you. But yeah, the
Not
last
being mean.
LN map, the last LN map, and potentially the last map that will be played in this match. That, or we'll be seeing the tiebreaker coming in. We'll just have to see. Will Brazil take this home, or will Sweden confirm the tiebreaker against them? Find out now in about 2 minutes.
Probably the most intense 2 minutes for both of these players.
Definitely. Not both of these players, both of these countries, and 6 players actually.
Yeah, both these countries.
Yeah, that
And-
is probably gonna be a lot of nerves right now on Sweden, as they really know they have to take this, or else they are getting out of this tournament already. And it seems like we will be getting some swap out as usual. We will be seeing Sweden getting out for Brazil, and on Sweden we will be seeing Oliver Q coming in, swapping out with Johnny. And there we go, Villano coming in for Brazil. Wait, has Brazil been in tiebreaker 3 times in a row?
I believe they have.
No way! Hold up. Let me check the challenge real quick. Okay, so Brazil went to tiebreaker against Peru, and they lost going into loser bracket, and they got another tiebreaker against Spain, and now we are potentially seeing another tiebreaker from Brazil, being their possibly third one in a row. The MP command seems to be started, as we are gonna be jumping right into Tricolor Prism.
I mean, we do have one of the tiebreaker legends in the
Just shut up.
in the booth right now, so
Shut up.
kind of here to witness this. But here we go, final map of regulation until we either see a winner or we see a tiebreaker. And that lead already went to Sweden.
Oh, huge accuracy drop from Villano.
They missed.
Oh, what? Right after the 400 combo mark as well. 6,000 points towards Sweden. This map is really, really short as well, so anything can happen in this map, but it's also really, really dense. All players from Sweden holding that full combo. Lowest accuracy is Diamond Blaze with 99.16% accuracy, but still, Natalina finding a drop from Brazil. 12,000 towards Sweden now. 30,000 slowly increasing. Hold on. Villano finding their drop back to comfort. Oliver Q does find a drop trading against Natalina. The gap is slowly going towards Brazil. 7,000 towards Sweden. Can Sweden hold this out long enough for them to get their 5th important point? Oliver dropping on that long section, giving the lead to Brazil now. But still, anything can happen in the last quarter of the map. Can Brazil hold on to their combo and accuracy and take home the win 6-4? Neon Dracon finding a drop! 13,000, 14,000
no.
Brazil. Hold on. Don't
That
get
might have
excited yet.
actually-
No,
but
hold on.
this is a
anything
20,000
happen.
point difference. This might actually
Last aim of the
this
map,
lead.
and I don't think it can be changed. Brazil will be winning against
Brazil.
Sweden. Takes the
Brazil
ball.
will be pulling one of the biggest upsets that we've seen in this tournament, taking the 6-4, knocking Sweden, our 7th seed, out of this tournament. Unfortunately, not seeing Mania get played, but that is besides the point. Brazil will be moving on to their conditional match versus Germany, our 18th seed. Actually, that I believe that match is happening tomorrow at 17 UTC. That was a match and a half.
Yeah, it will be at 17 UTC, Brazil versus Germany. So stay tuned for that, as we already saw what just happened from the underdogs, honestly. Brazil,
Yeah, and
seed 20,
Yeah, once again, congratulations to Brazil for taking this victory and knocking out one of the higher, believe knocking out one of the high seeds. And here's our updated bracket. Germany did beat Chile, I believe, 6-3. Yep, 6-3. So it will be Brazil versus Germany tomorrow.
Yep.
And we can check our schedule. We're going to be going dark for quite a long time, actually.
Yep, 6 hours to be exact.
We'll be back at 3 UTC to stream the United States versus Philippines, and then there will be a little break, and then will be one of the more hype matches, Malaysia versus Canada, happening at 4:30 UTC. No bias there, but anywho, do you have anything else to close the stream with?
Well, seeing that in quarterfinals we already have USA versus Philippines going head-to-head with each other, we both know how strong these two countries is with their, infamous backstories and everything. So stay tuned for that. It's actually the seed 4 versus the seed 5. So it's gonna be one hell of an interesting match between these two stacked countries. Especially at quarterfinals, not even semis, by the way, quarters. So yeah, stay tuned for this match in about 6 hours. And I don't think I have anything else to say other than sign off, honestly. This is one of your commentator, Era Adam, also known as Adam McAfee, signing off. Any last word, Walmart?
Not really. You pretty much summed everything up. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everyone.
See you in about 6 hours.
Yep.
Hey, we actually picked the right scene this time.